Hey everyone, Jones Blues and Jam. It is Tuesday, November the 7th, and I am coming to you today to say hello. And I've had one of the strangest days of my, well, you live long enough, I guess you see more, and if you're not as sheltered as I was, you'll get more. You definitely will see more. So let me tell you, I don't know if this has ever happened to you. I am not even on the road yet, and I got a knock at my door by the police. So happened, let me tell you how this started. I had went out to the van to see if the little blanket, the fleece that I purchased, to see how it would look on the van bed, and then I tried to fix a few items in there as far as the screen to make it look a little bit neater, things like that. So my automobile is parked next door in front of the neighbor's house. And so you guys know when I left my job, I really haven't been driving it, but I've been going out and turning it on, and I moved it back a little bit just in case they want to scoot back because it's a two park on the street. So I was in there and I had just left out of there because I was also doing laundry. And next thing I know, I come into the house and I'm taking another load down, and I see three police cars behind my van. Three. Not one, but three. So, and they have a baton and they're banging on my window. And I'm like, excuse me, that's my car. They like, oh, we got a report that someone was sleeping in their van. And I'm like, no, I live right here. And he was saying, oh, your neighbor right there. And so I said, no, that's not it. You know, they normally park here and they have it set where no one else can park here, the way they park. So when they just make it park so two cars can't park there, only the car, they move it up for someone within that household. So I was telling him that, and then the lady come running out. Oh, I want to hear this. And I say, they have like 5 cars here parked, and it's hard to find a park. So I'm parked here, but no, I don't live there. And so she was like, well, you've been there for 5 days, and I'm thinking, she said, this is in front. I said, well, your car has been there for, I don't know, but it's my house. And I'm like, you don't own the street. And so she kept saying, it's my house, and it's not her house. She's a renter. Not that any of that mattered. Policeman was like, okay, we understand, So basically, she filed a false report saying someone was living in a car when in actuality she was just mad because she couldn't have that park and I haven't moved. And the funny thing about it, I was going to move today because there was a park on the other side where there's a tree, but no, I thought, well, I'll move because I did know that they like to park there, and there were 5 people there, and I'm not tripping off stuff like that. And then if I park in front of the other people's house, it's not like directly, it's like at the end of their gate. But these people know me. And the thing about the people who called the police, they knew my husband. Their kids played with my granddaughter. But this woman, if this is the same woman, it can be totally somebody else, far as I know, because I know at one point the husband had left the woman that was there, and she seemed to be a little bit taller than this lady here. This lady is big butt, hippie, and shorter, but it could be the same lady. Don't know. But anyway, I thought that was really I'm like, wow, okay, this lady lied. And then he can see the lie because she's like, well, you've been parked there 5 days. She was just being a messy woman, okay? And I guess she thought she was too good to have to walk somewhere else. She don't even walk, it's the other people. So anyway, that was very interesting to get a knock on my door. And I'm not even inside the van. And I mean, they were banging on my window. And I told my daughter, She said they would have broken it, you know? And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I mean, with a baton, not with their hand, with a baton, and 3 police cars. Okay? So anyway, that is what happened to me. Well, it didn't happen to me, but that was the interesting thing in my world today. And I have come to the conclusion that, and I came to this conclusion when I was working at the job, is that if someone, as long as you live in, someone is going to be in your face, period. It's always going to be someone. Now, I don't walk around with an attitude and all that stuff, and I am definitely not a victim. So I'm not thinking that, oh, I'm being victimized and this and that because on anything. But it's always going to be someone who wants to challenge your position or anything in life, and I see that now. Things like that. I really, my husband, he actually protected me from a lot of things because, he would do the car stuff and, all kind of stuff where I didn't deal with a lot of stuff. He knew everybody. Like knew him. They didn't know me, but they knew him, but they've seen us together, if it's the same woman. So anyway, I thought that was interesting getting a bang on my window and I'm not even in there. Thank God. I was doing laundry and then I saw the police cars because they were lined up in front of the apartment like some major. I mean, it was very fascinating. I'm thinking, okay. So that's what happened today. Very interesting. And I'm still parked in front of her house because I've been in the house. I took a walk today. I have no real need to go drive. I do need to make groceries, but it's no problem. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day and things are working out fine for you. I'm going to get back to what I was doing. Take care.